Hello and welcome to News Digest. Whether you are a working professional, too busy to sit and read through the Wall Street Journal, or someone who simply wants to be that smartest person in the room, you will find the upcoming 10 minutes well worth your investment. The sources for today's summary are the Wall Street Journal and Financial Times. Watch all the way through the end, and we'll provide a bullet point recap to help you retain the information throughout the day. With that said, let's dive in.
A powerful earthquake with a magnitude of 7.4 struck off the coast of Taiwan, causing widespread devastation and claiming at least 9 lives. The quake left over 900 people injured and trapped more than 130 individuals, including 70 miners stuck in 2 mines operated by a cement company. Buildings, including apartment towers and houses, were severely damaged, with some collapsing entirely. The epicenter of the earthquake was located about 11 miles south of Hualien City, resulting in numerous aftershocks and setting off landslides. Rescue efforts were underway to extract survivors from collapsed structures, with one woman tragically losing her life while attempting to rescue her cat from a tilted building with a rounded glass exterior. The earthquake disrupted transportation networks, causing road damage, burst water pipes, and loss of electricity in affected areas. Taiwan's President Tsai Ing-wen mobilized military resources for disaster relief, while President-elect Lai Ching de-emphasized the priority of saving lives. Hualien, a city frequently affected by earthquakes due to its location between steep mountains and the sea, experienced significant damage. Despite the resilience of its residents, the earthquake highlighted vulnerabilities in the city's infrastructure, particularly its transportation links. International responses included offers of assistance from the U.S. National Security Council, highlighting the global concern for Taiwan's recovery efforts. The earthquake's impact extended beyond Taiwan, with semiconductor production giant Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, TSMC, evacuating workers from some plants, though operations were expected to resume soon. While the earthquake caused significant damage and loss of life, the response efforts showcased resilience and preparedness, with affected communities quickly rallying to restore normalcy amidst the devastation.
Gold prices reached an all-time high of $2,295 per troy ounce on Wednesday, fueled by expectations of interest rate cuts by the U.S. Federal Reserve amidst persistent inflation. The surge, a 15% increase since mid-February, was also driven by concerns over potential Middle East conflict. 2 Fed officials hinted at 3 interest rate cuts this year, despite the economy's robust performance and slight consumer price increases in February. With gold offering no yield, investors sought it as real interest rates declined due to inflation-adjusted borrowing costs. The market interpreted the Fed's willingness to accommodate higher inflation as a signal to buy gold, traditionally viewed as an inflation hedge. Rising oil prices, approaching $90 a barrel, further fueled inflation concerns. Even though Fed Chair Jay Powell noted that curbing inflation was ongoing, investors turned to gold as protection against mounting U.S. debt levels, especially with the upcoming presidential election. Investors buying call options in the futures market and heightened demand from central banks and Chinese consumers contributed to gold's rally. Israeli strikes on an Iranian consulate in Syria also boosted gold's appeal as a safe haven asset. Despite gold's surge from $18 per troy ounce 6 months ago, some analysts warn of potential overvaluation, particularly if central banks delay interest rate cuts due to strong economic performance. While gold remains significantly below its real terms all-time high of over $3,000 per troy ounce in 1980, its current rally reflects speculative trading and a bullish sentiment driving prices higher. However, analysts caution that gold's upward trajectory might be tempered if economic performance continues to outpace expectations, potentially delaying interest rate cuts and dampening gold's allure.
Tesla reported its first year-over-year decline in quarterly deliveries since 2020, delivering 386,810 vehicles globally in the first quarter of 2024, down 8.5% from a year earlier. This underwhelming performance, worse than Wall Street's expectations, raised concerns about Tesla's growth prospects. Despite reclaiming the title of the world's top electric vehicle seller for the quarter, it's seen as a troubling sign for the EV market amidst slowing growth. The softer-than-expected deliveries sparked questions about underlying consumer demand and cast doubt on Tesla's ability to achieve even modest growth this year. Production setbacks, including halting output at its German plant due to parts shortages and an arson attack on the power supply, contributed to the decline. Model 3 production also declined in the U.S. as Tesla introduced its refreshed version domestically. While Tesla's slowdown marks a significant change for the once high-flying carmaker, it's also facing stiff competition from Chinese rivals like BYD, which sold 300,114 all-electric vehicles globally in the same period, up 13% from 2023. China's fiercely competitive EV market poses challenges for Tesla, especially as domestic players offer cheaper alternatives. Amidst this, Tesla is experiencing a drought of new products, with its low-cost car not expected until late 2025 at the earliest. CEO Elon Musk is focusing on increasing the utilization of the company's driver assistance package, full self-driving capability, to boost software revenue. However, analysts anticipate Tesla's first quarter financial results to reflect a decline in profitability due to recent price cuts, with the company expected to report its lowest quarterly profit in over 2 years.
Federal Reserve Chair Jay Powell emphasized that the central bank's fight against inflation is ongoing and cautioned against quick changes to monetary policy. Despite expectations of rate cuts this year, Powell stated that the recent data, including strong labor market indicators and persistent inflation, hasn't significantly altered the overall economic outlook. He emphasized the need for greater confidence in sustained downward movement towards the Fed's 2% inflation target before considering rate cuts. Powell's stance aligns with other Fed officials, suggesting a cautious approach to interest rate adjustments in the near term. While acknowledging the uncertainty in the economic outlook and potential risks, Powell indicated that the Fed has time to assess incoming data before making policy decisions. This implies that rate cuts may not occur in the immediate future, but could be considered later in 2024. Moreover, Powell emphasized the importance of the Fed's independence from short-term political influences and reiterated that the Fed's role does not extend to climate policy. This message is particularly relevant in an election year, given past criticisms from former President Trump regarding interest rate decisions. In addition to discussing monetary policy, Powell announced a new review of the Fed's monetary policy framework, expected to last about a year. This review aims to update the central bank's approach to rate decisions and comes after the completion of the previous review in 2020. The upcoming review reflects the Fed's commitment to periodic assessments and adapting its framework to evolving economic conditions, potentially influencing future policy decisions.
The U.S. experienced a purported retail crime wave, with retailers attributing significant losses to shoplifting, prompting drastic measures like locking up stock and increased security. However, evidence suggests the problem was exaggerated, with losses in 2022 returning to pre-pandemic levels. Retailers, including Target and Walgreens, have shifted focus from crime to improving performance. The incident highlights the limitations of automation, particularly self-checkout systems, which were associated with increased theft. Despite AI's ability to detect theft, human intervention remains necessary, leading some retailers to reconsider self-checkout deployment. Dollar General plans to remove self-checkout from problem stores, while others like Target and Walmart are imposing restrictions. Retailers are adopting multi-pronged strategies, combining technology with increased human presence to address security concerns. This underscores the importance of human involvement in customer-facing operations, cautioning against over-reliance on AI for cost-cutting measures. As industries embrace AI, the retail experience serves as a reminder of the irreplaceable value of the human touch in customer interactions.
Top business schools are reshaping their curricula around artificial intelligence, AI, to prepare students for a workforce increasingly reliant on AI skills. American University's Kogot School of Business, for instance, is integrating AI instruction into 20 new or revised courses, recognizing AI as a foundational concept akin to writing or reasoning. Other institutions like Columbia Business School and Duke University's Buckley School of Business emphasize the importance of AI fluency for career advancement, with 40% of prospective students viewing AI learning as essential for a business degree. Professors encourage students to use generative AI tools as aids for idea generation and decision-making, likening it to a calculator for math. However, they stress the importance of human direction and judgment in utilizing AI effectively. For example, Columbia Business School professor Sheena Iyengar urges students to use AI for faster idea generation, but cautions that human oversight is necessary to refine AI-generated content and ensure quality. Students are actively incorporating AI into their coursework, leveraging generative AI to brainstorm business ideas and streamline processes. While AI accelerates learning and problem-solving, students also learn to identify AI's limitations, particularly in areas prone to errors like mathematics and citations. Moreover, professors are adjusting their teaching methods to accommodate AI, allowing for broader coverage of material and facilitating student presentations on AI innovations. Overall, the integration of AI into business education reflects its pervasive influence on modern workplaces. Students are encouraged to embrace AI responsibly, recognizing its transformative potential while acknowledging the need for human guidance and oversight. As AI continues to evolve, business schools are equipping students with the skills needed to navigate and leverage this technology effectively in their careers.
While drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy have been hailed for their weight loss effects, a significant number of users fail to experience substantial weight reduction, prompting researchers to investigate the reasons behind this disparity. Approximately 10% to 15% of individuals who try these GLP-1 medications are classified as non-responders, failing to lose more than 5% of their body weight. Genetic variations, medical conditions, prior weight loss efforts, and variances in drug metabolism are among the factors contributing to this variability. Clinical trials have shown a wide range of weight loss outcomes among users of semaglutide-based drugs, such as Wegovy and Ozempic, with some individuals losing less than 5% of body weight and others experiencing significant reductions. However, personal experiences vary greatly, with some individuals, like Anthony Esposito and Melissa Traeger, reporting little to no weight loss despite using these medications. Pharmaceutical companies emphasize that not all patients respond uniformly to these therapies. And while Novo Nordisk highlights the majority of Wegovy users experiencing weight loss, Eli Lilly notes that most participants in their trials achieved significant weight reduction. Physicians speculate that factors beyond hormonal imbalances targeted by these drugs, such as genetic predispositions or other medical conditions, may limit their effectiveness for certain individuals. When GLP-1 medications fail to yield desired weight loss, physicians typically reassess lifestyle factors, consider alternative medications, or explore surgical options like bariatric surgery. Despite potential health benefits beyond weight loss, such as improved blood sugar control, the disappointment of not achieving weight loss goals can be frustrating for individuals who have long struggled with obesity. However, personalized approaches, including genetic testing and alternative medications, offer hope for those facing challenges with GLP-1 therapies.
Google is contemplating a significant shift in its search business model by introducing premium features powered by generative artificial intelligence, AI, and charging for them. This move, if implemented, would mark the first time Google places any of its core products behind a paywall. The potential revamp reflects Google's ongoing struggle to adapt to technological advancements, particularly since the emergence of ChatGPT. The proposed changes involve incorporating AI-powered search features into Google's existing premium subscription services, such as Gemini AI Assistant in Gmail and Docs. However, a final decision regarding the launch has not been made yet, although engineers are actively developing the necessary technology. Despite these potential changes, Google's traditional search engine would remain free, and ads would continue to appear alongside search results, even for subscribers. However, the introduction of paid premium features reflects Google's attempt to balance embracing AI innovations while maintaining its lucrative advertising-driven revenue model. Google's exploration of AI-powered search features began with an experimental service last year, offering more detailed answers to queries while still displaying links and advertisements. However, the implementation of these features has been limited, with access restricted to select users, including some Google One subscribers. While Google's move mirrors similar efforts by competitors like Microsoft's Bing, there are concerns about potential impacts on Google's advertising business. Providing more comprehensive AI-generated answers may reduce user clicks on advertisers' websites, affecting ad revenue. Additionally, publishers relying on Google for traffic worry about fewer users visiting their sites if Google's AI presents information directly to users. Google's focus on enhancing its subscription offerings aligns with its strategy to provide users with premium capabilities and services. However, details regarding the integration of AI-powered search into these services and its launch timeline remain unclear. In response to inquiries, Google stated that it is not considering an ad-free search experience, but continues to develop new premium capabilities to enhance subscription offerings. While Google has served billions of queries through its generative AI experiments, it has not made any official announcements regarding the potential introduction of paid premium features in its search engine.
Now, here is the recap of today's news articles. In Taiwan, a magnitude 7.4 earthquake killed 9, injured 900, and caused damage, while gold prices hit a record high due to inflation fears and geopolitical tensions. Tesla's delivery decline raised growth concerns, while Fed Chair Powell emphasized inflation control. Retail thefts due to self-checkouts prompt reevaluation, and AI integration in schools prepares for job market changes. GLP-1 medications' efficacy variation is studied, and Google considers premium search features. If you found this news valuable, please consider subscribing for more updates.